right, sit up nice and tall. If you're waiting for your partner, you can just sit up and kind of get centered. Bring your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. And take a moment to reflect on the love and care and support that you just received from your partner. Take into mind how good that was. And let this massage be an offering of thanks. Slowly let your eyes open. Bring your hands together and rub them together. And then lay your hands lower down to make first contact. And we'll just apply a little bit of weight or connection here. And notice the person in front of us. Notice the breath. Link up with them. And on the next inhale, catch the feet, lift them up and rest them on your thighs. Strong arms, straight arms. Lean back and rock over. Use the inhale to release, leaning forward a little bit, and the exhales to stretch. On the next inhale, we'll lift the feet, lower them down, and on the exhale, pour the weight into your left hand, and let the heel of your hand connect to the arch. Inhale, come up, and exhale to the other side. Inhale up, and exhale. Just making your way up and down the arch of the foot. Even maybe catch the heel, turning the fingers in, and bringing the edge of your hand against that whole calcaneus. And from here, we'll turn our fingers to point in, and catch the knife edge of your hand, the pinky side, right into the valley between the tibia and the calf, and just start palming your way up. On breath. Pouring the weight on the exhale. Making your way all the way up to the knee. Back down towards the ankle. When you get below the knee for the second time, we'll bring the kneecap into the palm of our hand. You can do this in a kneeling position, just like this, or you could be in a lunge. You just roll in circles both ways. And from here, we'll set up. We'll bring our fingers to point out, the heel of our hand to work from the tip of the kneecap up to the inner line of the thigh, or the hip crease. So pouring on the exhale. Inhaling, releasing, and exhaling, pouring. Okay. Sometimes as a massage therapist, I intentionally go too deep with the person I'm working with right in the beginning, so I can calibrate, so I can see what their body does when it doesn't feel so good. And then I can use that as a way to kind of just stay right on that edge. Just making my way up and down. And when you get to the hip crease on the second time, we'll pause there. And if you're a little bit behind the pace that I'm going, we'll be there for a good, probably 40 or 50 seconds. So I like to catch right in that hip crease and feel for the pulse. And then apply as much pressure as you like. As much pressure as works for them and for you. You could be kneeling here, you could be in a down dog, you could be in like a warrior lunge. If you're super good at arm balances, do a handstand. About 20 more breaths. Actually, about 20 more seconds. All right, we'll take a breath in here. And on the exhale, just lean back and brush from the hips all the way up the toes. Just encouraging that flow all the way up the toes. And now catch their left foot with your right hand and wiggle it out a little bit. And now holding the foot with your right hand, use your left hand behind the knee to bend it. And then come into a butterfly. And bring your shin right over the top of the foot. From here, right hand on the knee, left hand to the calf. And just pull and lean back. Nice long arm. And just using your weight of your body for the effort. Just relax. And then we'll switch. So bring your left hand to the knee and use your right hand to make your way down and back up. Interlace your fingers and catch the thigh and squeeze and lean back. And make your way down. Use your right hand to catch the knee and straighten the arm and just roll the knee around in circles. And then holding the leg up, step your right foot like a karate kick. So turn the toes in. And then just lean back a little bit. Now let your foot fall all the way open so that the whole leg opens up. Hold on to the foot with one hand or both hands. And just start walking up and down the hamstring. See if you can find the place where your legs go straight and you lean back. And there's an action that I like to use sometimes where I'll start with the most soft part and then roll out to the edge so that it gets a little bit more sharp. You can play around with that a little bit too. Just playing with different ways to use your feet. And she's taking these deep breaths here. Those are healing breaths. That's a good thing. Watch for signs like that. And also watch for signs of tension. You can let the leg extend and just rock it side. And so you can come into the position the same way, like in a butterfly, or you can do a kneeling position. I'm going to do the butterfly because I like it better. But your choice. So the left leg is out by the hip. I'm holding her knee with my left hand. And leaning back. And holding the hand with, or the knee with my hand allows them to not have to do any work. And then we'll switch, right hand on the knee to support, and the left hand to work the way down. And then from here, you can use your leg to support their thigh. Interlace your fingers and squeeze and lengthen. And use your left hand to straighten the leg. Catch the heel with your right hand. And roll it around in circles. Let them be wide circles. See how much of the edge you can push up against. All right, and then lifting the knee up to center, turn your left foot in, like a karate kick. So turn the toes to face in, yeah. And then just pull a little bit, create some length. And then let the knee fall all the way out. And hold the foot with one hand or both hands, whatever works better for you. And remember, this is a great opportunity to do a little extra. You can massage their left foot, your thumb. You could use both hands and get a little bit more. And sometimes it's nice to just hold on some spots if you feel there's like a lot of strength in one area and you want to help to release it. Yeah, we'll let the leg come long. Rock it out. And then come to a kneeling position. Catch both feet. And we'll just do this as relaxed as possible. So just rest the legs on your legs. And then stand up and lean into the legs a little. See how the feet are on my forearms. And I'm just kind of leaning in. From here, I can stand up. And I can step one foot in, hips in, turn the toes in and catch and lean down. So see if you can bring your hips all the way inside of the toes. And way in, yeah. And then turn the toes in and catch and lean down. Alright, and then we'll lean up. A little bit of a wiggle with the feet. And then use the knees to get their knees to bend and come into bus stretch. See if you can just keep your arms straight and just rock your body side to side. And bring your knees together, heels out wide, toes point in, and catch the feet right on your knees. So bring your knees all the way so they touch together. Yeah. And now look, so I'm just using my knees and I'm drawing them in like this. So I could just kind of do this and not even have to do anything else. That's release to the lower back. Can you bring your feet closer to your knees? Like more on top of your knees, your kneecaps? Bring your knees together more. And bring your feet a little bit out. A little bit lower. Yeah, so your kneecaps are right under arch of your feet. You feel it? Yeah. From here, you can just apply some weight down. All right, the moment of truth. Interlace your fingers around. Squeeze the legs together. Press your knees in and pull back to lift. Sit down. Yeah, sit down. All right, and then that was cool. That was like a dance move. I've never seen that done before. That was good. All right, we'll try again. First, you don't succeed.
Can you explain it?
Try, yeah. So, knees are in. I wrap around, interlace the fingers, and I'm pulling. I'm pulling the knees in and then sitting back low. Yeah. Sit lower. Yeah, lift up a little higher. Nice. And then exhale. Lower. Nice. All right. Yeah, that was really fun. All right. Lift the legs up. Both legs straight up. Drop your right knee by the hip. And lift your left leg so it goes right behind the knees. And just let them drape over your leg.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
I'm taller, so.
Yeah, extend your foot out like that. Yep. Yeah. It's going to be, you got to kind of modify it sometimes. Yeah, just so you can get them to wrap over your leg. And then press down. See if you can get the sacrum to lift. So you could probably even you could bring your foot in a little bit more. And lift the sacrum up a little higher. Yeah. Cool. And then the sacrum's off the ground. Little rocks, or use your hand on either side. No spanky, not tonight. Maybe when you go home and practice. Just a few breaths here. Release the lower back. You're not allowed to laugh tonight, right? All right. And then lower the back down. From here, you can just reach their arms back for them. Or ask them to if you're being lazy. All right. Standing up. Catch both heels. Lift the hips up and just scoot them over to your right a little bit. Just so that when you lower the left leg, or their right leg, it aligns with their mat. So use your foot to catch the ankle. See that? Yep. And just lower it. So see how, yeah, get it to kind of line with the mat. You'll get it good. You'll be able to probably land it right on the mat. Perfect. Yeah, cool. All right. From here, step all the way over. The leg you just lowered. And then just lift and lean back a few times. So not even rolling them yet. Well, you can if you want. But this is nice. This is therapeutic right here, too. Nice stretch and a nice twist. She's like, no, I want the stretch. All right. And then we'll roll them over. Scoot up just a little bit. If they're not quite on their mat, just get position. In a perfect world, we'd all have big thigh massage mats. And then we'll bring our left foot so it aligns right in the center of the feet and about a foot or so away. And the hands behind the back, and just do a little walking meditation on the feet. Start with the right foot. See if you can use your right foot to massage their right foot. then switch. And then we'll use both feet. From here, bring your right foot to about the center of where the calf is at, and your left knee in between the feet. And then we'll just palm our way up the calf. And then back down. When you get below the knee on the second pass, we'll bring your hands to the knees and just do some circles. And you can come up a little bit more. Turn the fingers out and use the heel of your hand to walk up the hamstring. And then we'll pause right at the thud. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, lean back and catch both. Catch the heels. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, just sit down and draw your elbows down to stretch the calves. Inhale, come up. And if you align your forearms with the big toe, the line of the big toe, it tends to get a little bit better stretch. And from here, we'll catch the heels and we'll just rock. Side to side, little circles, maybe one at a time. Going in opposition. And then lift the knees, pull them out a little bit. And bring their right foot to the inside of the left thigh. That's good. Now use your left hand to hold the toes. And step your right foot right to the outside of the right thigh. Bring your right hand to the glute. Pour the weight on the exhale. Inhale, straighten your left arm. Lean back a little and exhale. Just making your way up and down. IT band, glute. And we'll switch. So bringing the left foot back behind the right knee. Step your left foot to the outside of their bent knee, which is, I think, is the left side. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, pour your weight. Inhale, straighten your arm, and exhale, move your hand down a little bit. And just start walking your way up and down the IT band. Both feet. Get a little traction. Turn the toes and heels out. And bring your hands to either side of the torso, about the waist. And bring your knees up to the glutes. And remember, if you feel bone underneath your knee, it probably doesn't feel so good for them. So find the place where your knees are on the meaty part of the glutes. Our bones don't really need to be massaged, they'll just get bruised. And then you can lean your weight and rock your heels side to side. It's cool, you guys are right by the camera too. That'll be extra entertaining. Alright, cool. Alright, come back a little bit and we'll bring our knees right to that place, right at the thigh, right in the center. Bring your knees up. And from here, reach for the arms, reach them back. And now catch the wrists. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, lift up, lean back. Breathe in, and exhale. Breathe in, and inhale, and exhale. One more. Take a breath in. Exhale, lean back. And just hold for a couple breaths. And we'll breathe in. And on the exhale, gently lower them down. Set the hands back so they're underneath the shoulders. Lean off to one side. You could actually go all the way to the side if you like. And then we'll set up with the knees right at that point again where they were just at. And then doing this little rocking thing. Hands to the heart. Exhale. For the weight. Breathe in. And exhale. Make your way up a little bit higher. Breathe in. And out. Inhale up. Exhale. If you go much higher than right behind the heart, it can be a little tweaky on the neck and pretty compressive to the lungs. Yeah, was that compressive? Yeah. On your boobs, yeah. She said on her boobs. And then we'll start walking our way down the back. And you can just do that up and down the back a few times if we had more time. All right. From here, we'll step to the outside. Catch the hips and sit back, all the way back to child's pose. Help me out here. Yeah. Child's pose, turn the fingers back, sit on your hands. Or just sit right on them if you feel okay with that. If they feel okay with that. Okay. And remember, you could step, if they're pretty low in their child's pose, you could step onto the thighs. Yeah, and then massage their back and their neck if you're standing. Yeah. That's how you get tips, right here. All this. All right. Come off. Step around to the front and bring your foot right in between the hands. Interlace the fingers around your foot. And then step your foot away enough so that the elbows lift. And you can come onto the ball of your toes with your heel lifted and their elbows off the ground. Step your left foot all the way up, or your free foot all the way up by their thigh, by the knee. And bring your hands to the lower back. Take a breath in. And on the exhale, draw the heel down slowly. Inhale. And breathe in. And exhale. And then bring your heel up so their elbow is lower and step your foot in. Bring your left hand to the lower back, or whatever the hand is by their lower back, and your other hand to the shoulder, and then lift them all the way up. And then have them sit cross-legged. Easy pose. And then we'll just come to a position to where we can massage the traps. You can squeeze them with both hands. That can feel really good. You can squeeze them. You can use your thumbs. You can work your way up and down. There's also a really good spot right by the armpit, right on the outer edge of the scapula. Pressure. All right, and then we'll reach our hands in, catch their hands, hold the wrists, sit back, and get to a place where your leg goes all the way straight and your chest is. And then just leaning them back to you, bring your toes right behind the heart, and use them to open their heart up in a brand new way today. We can walk our way down the muscles that line the spine and back up. And then we'll bring their hands to their knees. Bring our hands together and do some Tai Chis. And 3 brushes. Crown of the head, down the arms, out the fingers. Crown of the head, down the back. And then last one, crown of the head, down the back, all the way up the legs. And then we'll think in the Thai way. Couple. Say it like you mean it.